The Scythe of Want, made from the soul of Nishandra, is a fantastic weapon. It is the one Reaper class weapon that I would call unconditionally good. But before I get into that in detail, here are the stats. The Scythe of Want requires 14 strength, 20 dexterity, 18 intelligence, and 18 faith to wield. It has a D scaling in strength, a B scaling in dexterity, and a C scaling in dark. With 40 dexterity and minimal intelligence or faith, this weapon has approximately 350 physical and 240 dark attack rating, for a total attack rating of 590. For me, it is 690, the extra 100 coming from a Ring of Blades +2 and a Flynn's Ring. The weapon has a counter bonus of 110, a weight of 12 units, and 60 durability. And it cannot be infused or buffed, period. Now, the Scythe of Want has quite a lot going for it. It has pretty long reach and exceptionally high damage for a Reaper despite its inability to be buffed. For reference, its physical attack rating alone is equal to or surpasses that of most other Reapers, and then it has the additional dark attack rating on top of that. As it has both high physical and high elemental damage, it is not hard countered by high elemental defense, such as Great Magic Barrier, and it can chip through most shields quite well. Like all Reaper class weapons, it has the ability to pierce shields with all of its attacks, but only with you hit with the blade, the sweet spot of this weapon. Most interesting is the moveset. It is the exact same as the Great Scythe and a number of other Reapers, with one exception that makes this weapon rise far above all the rest, and that is its two-handed R2. Rather than a horizontal reap followed by a vertical chop, it is a somewhat odd dance-like spin that hits twice, with the first hit doing a tiny bit of damage and the second doing the majority of the damage. This move rockets the usability of the moveset from poor to great, as it makes up for the Reaper moveset's big failing, the lack of short-range attacks. The Reaper class is greatly affected by the sweet spot system. Hitting with the hilt as opposed to the blade will result in you doing about a third of the usual damage, much less poise damage, and if you do manage to stun your opponent, they will recover more quickly, reducing your ability to get guaranteed combos. As a result, you must attack when at a distance from your opponent, and your opponent can pretty much neuter your offense by just staying close. The Scythe of Want's unique two-handed R2 prevents this. It is a close-range attack with which you will always hit with the sweet spot, and the move itself is very quick and does a lot of damage. With the close-range option covered by this move, the rest of the moveset is able to shine brightly with its ability to hit opponents when they are further away, as well as when they come out of rolls, as the moves have good horizontal coverage and tracking. The Scythe is certainly not perfect, however. For one, it is fairly heavy at 12 units of weight. While most of its attacks have average stamina costs, the two-handed R2 takes most of the stamina bar to use, making it difficult to act immediately after using it. It requires a bit of an odd stat spread to wield, and requires killing the final boss of the base game, Nishandra, to make, limiting its usefulness in PvE. By far the greatest con this weapon has is how much it is affected by the sweet spot system, requiring much greater precision to use than other weapons, and thus making it a lot more difficult to use. But overall, the positive qualities, such as the very high damage and ability to pierce shields, make this weapon very good in spite of its negative qualities. This is a weapon definitely worth checking out if you have never used it before. Now, before I go and leave you with these last few clips, I want to inform you of another video I am releasing alongside this. It is a montage of the remaining footage I recorded but did not use in this video, set to some nice royalty-free music. The link is in the description below, and I suggest checking it out if you want to see more footage. Thanks for watching, and be sure to comment below on what you thought of the video. See ya!